Okay, so my ex is called MJ. And actually, we only had a one-night stand, but tonight, Valentine's Day, is my one-year anniversary with MJ. Okay, so last year at 44 years old, I tried marijuana for the first time. And also, Dee Dee is a pseudonym. But, but, but anyhow, at 24 and 28, I had flirted with MJ, but I never inhaled. My 21-year-old daughter knew that I was trying to get over the hump, and I knew that she wasn't a virgin, so she brought me home a chocolate edible. It was pretty. It was wrapped in red foil and everything. Sat on my nightstand for a couple of days, smelled of chocolate, reeked of pot. So on Valentine's Day, which was a Friday last year, no work the next day, I decided to finally indulge. I asked my daughter not to let me use my phone, like no texting, no emailing. So anyhow, what I didn't remember, though, is she had warned me not to eat the whole thing. I ate it. 15 minutes passed, nothing happens. 30 minutes passed. I thought I was one of those people who wasn't going to get high the first time. An hour passed. And I find myself flat on my back. I had no idea how I had gotten that way. And I was laughing, and I laughed, and I laughed, and I laughed. Not because I was finding everything funny. It was just really the only thing I was capable of doing at the time. And so I laughed, and I howled, and I cried, until my daughter told me that the neighbors probably knew something was up, so they kind of tried to keep it down. Well, they say, pot's not a hallucinogen, but I definitely had a very, vivid image of someone who wasn't there walking by. And then the paranoia sank in, and I asked my daughter if she was going to kill me. And so normally, I guess, pot is supposed to be, an antiemetic, instead of it being an anti-nausea, anti-vomiting medication. For me, I had the exact opposite effect, and I threw up the burrito that I ate earlier that night. So anyhow, finally, I fell asleep. I was okay the next day. But, my affair with MJ was, short, toxic, so I'm not sure if I ever want to see her again. But what I also found out months later is that she was also seeing my daughter that night. That's it.